Hey, it's Coach Colin at Centerline Fitness and Martial Arts, and I'm here to show you the final part of the Rising Horse series, part 8. So this part is very simple in theory, but it is also very important. So part 8, we simply squat to stand up. And you may have noticed that up through the Rising Horse series, up until now, we have not stood up. We have not straightened our legs with any weight bearing in them. And that is by design. So the assumption is that we don't know how to squat correctly, we don't know how to stand up. All of the movements prior to the end are training our bodies, training our muscle activation, and our awareness and our balance and our control to stand, to squat correctly, and to stand up, assuming that we want to start from the ground up, which is usually a good idea. So we start on the ground, we stay on the ground, we train this proper movement pattern, and then we stand up. So, that being said, there's one more thing I'd like to say about it. If at some point during your training of parts 1 through 7, and this is going to happen to just about everybody, including myself, at some point in your training, if the fatigue in your legs, if the burning in your quads is so intense that you feel you need a break and you have to give up, do not stand up. You're not allowed to stand up. You are allowed to go down. If you stand up, that is a fail. If you go down, that is a rest, and that's okay. So that being said, let's go through the technique. It's really simple. We're just going to put everything together, and it's going to be very easy. Starting in floating tabletop, part 8. Hop my feet wider than my shoulders. Okay, I'm going to hop back here, so hopefully my head doesn't get cut off. All right, back to that starting position, floating tabletop. Hop my feet wider than my shoulders, walk back onto my heels, get my fingertips down between my arches, knees out, lift up my spine, elbows down and heavy, shoulders relaxed, sit up tall. And this is that bottom position that I've been working on and building comfort with this whole time. So this should feel familiar. Now all I have to do is straighten my legs. We've been working up to this whole time. And then I drop back down to that familiar bottom position. So we're just putting all the pieces together into a squat. We're going to do this 5 times. And that's it. So why do we do this? Well, it's to really hammer home the point of training that movement pattern. So we want to finish with that movement pattern, put it all together, and we really want to connect that standing position that we do to the bottom position, which is typically the most foreign, scary, and uncomfortable position in the squat, is that bottom position. So if we can get really comfortable and familiar with that bottom position, then all we have to do is connect the dots. Standing, bottom position, standing, bottom position. Hope you've enjoyed the Rising Horse series. Practice it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you soon.